just when I thought I was done with the other haul, we have another, I don't even know at this point, 40 kg haul. Bro, the consumption just does not stop.
If you not ball hog, then die.
Blue on his pink 50. I ain't scared, twin with me. I score 40 in the summer league. I can show you how to get them gas.
37 kg Orient dig haul. Right after the 40 kg one, I got another 37 kg haul. Like, this rep shit gets serious. I am not stopping. But what do you guys think of the new location? You guys are in my bedroom, so let's get freaky, yo. Anyways, new location. I know the old location had aura because it was up there, looked like a Dracula den, but that shit's like -3 degrees. The UK is moving like Silent Hill. Like, let me just go and show you guys. Bro, the UK is moving like Silent Hill right now. Literally all fog. Bro, like upstairs, single glazed windows. It's probably like -3 degrees upstairs, so hell no, I'm not recording up there. I have to take my clothes off every time just to show you guys the next piece and stuff, and -3 upstairs, like my balls will literally be freezing. But yeah, you guys already know the drill. Everything was bought on Orient Dig. I have to pause myself right there. Yes, this is an Orient Dig haul, but the last Orient Dig haul that I'll be doing because I switched to Kakobuy. Kakobuy is basically the company that bought out Hagobuy, and if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I used to use them before the raids and shit. But I did not come empty-handed because I brought with me the $15 off any amount of shipping coupon, size K15. If you know, you know. And the sign up link now gets you a $400 off coupon pack instead of the $150 off before. But yeah, Orient Dig is not a bad agent. It's just that Kakobuy is cheaper, they have QC pictures, they have cheaper shipping, and they still remain fast. So that's why I decided to switch. Anyways, the stats of this haul will be on the screen, and my stats will be on the screen as well. Let's close the door for some privacy. And bad things happen to good people, so you're about to get touched. First item, starting off with the shoes, we have these Balenciaga graffiti runners. Picked these up for only $75, or for my British brethren £60, which is insane for these shoes considering that retail for these cost a rack. You're probably questioning where's the box, but these are my second pair of runners and I know what the Balenciaga box looks like, so I shipped them without it just to save a bit of money on shipping, which I recommend you guys do, because that shit's just going to be stashed away, taking up space, and you're not even going to use it compared to the shoes. Anyways, the quality on these feel very good. The stitching and overall feel of these are sturdy, and as for the accuracy, the runners themselves are very good. It has branding throughout, as you can see over here, and here. But yeah, it does have this Kith logo on the lace lock, which I didn't see on the Balenciaga website pictures, but you can always remove that. And as for accuracy, the print is a little bit off in terms of placement, as you can see on the screen right here. The A in the Balenciaga is supposed to cross over the front, and some other small stuff like the N is supposed to be slightly bigger and stuff like that. But honestly, this floor isn't something big in my opinion, because you have to do your research, or you have to wear pants that don't go over the shoe, or you have to have retail and rep side by side to even know like if it's a flaw or not. So you should be fine wearing these IRL. Also, because it's a graffiti pattern, it would be hard for Balenciaga to make them all the exact same way, I'm pretty sure. So maybe even the retail ones differentiate from shoe to shoe. But yeah, this is how it fits. I normally wear a size 44, but I went for a size 42 for this one just to test out the water, because with my old runners I feel like they look too big on me in proportion to my body size, and these actually fit me very good, so I would say size down at least once. Next, we have another Balenciaga shoe, this time the tracks. See, since I already have the Balenciaga box for this shoe, there was no need to ship it out with the runners and clutter the house with Balenciaga boxes. Anyways, these are not your normal runners, they're the glow in the dark ones. You guys always like these funky shoes, so I'll be here to indulge in your interests. But yeah, as you guys know, I've had the LED tracks and they lasted me over the years. I think I've had them for over 2 years. It's the same batch as well if I'm not mistaken, and it feels high quality too, the same way the LED ones felt. The stitching, the logo, everything just looks very good on it. Let me know if I missed any details on it. You can already see the green from the glow in the dark effect, which works almost instantaneously, unlike the Supreme AOE set that I got in the last video. Okay, let's test out the flashlight again. Bro, did that guy actually like juke me? And as you can see, this is what it looks like in the dock. It actually glows very nicely. I'm not sure if this is corny or cool. You guys let me know because I'm not tapped into the new tracks a lot. But to me, it actually looks kind of cool. Like IRL is way better than on video. Like the video just does not do it justice. It kind of looks like some radioactive shoes. Like I fuck with this heavy. But yeah, this is how it fits. I went for a size 43, which is a size down, and it kind of fits me tight. So I would say go for your normal size with this one. Next item we have here are these Rico and Ramon's pony hair version. I'll always show you guys new stuff, but you guys never see whether the stuff actually lasts or not. And some of you guys have been commenting that reps are bad quality and don't last a long time, but this is to prove them wrong. I had these for about a year and a half and I literally beat them. I wear them pretty much all the time, but as you can see, they've held up nicely. You can see it's just dirty. Like if I was to clean them right now, it would look semi-new. And as for accuracy, I already went through it in the past haul, but to summarize, it pretty much looks perfect. The only thing is the Rick on the inside looks a little bit saturated compared to retail, but nobody's gonna look inside your shoe. But as you can see, this is how it fits. This is how it looks like on feet. I went for a size 43, which is a size down, and it fits me perfectly. Normally for Ramones I would say size down because they do look a little bit like clown shoes, so you don't want them to pop out too much. Moving on to the puffers and jackets, we have this Alyx x Moncler puffer in black. Some of you guys who've watched my first haul video on this channel would know I already bought this before in the almond colorway and I love it. It's literally the best puffer I own, if money wasn't a factor of course, because it is expensive even for a rep. But to be honest, you do get what you pay for. It's literally perfect. I'm always going on about this jacket and how good it is. There's so much details to go through, so let's go. Firstly, you have these zippers which are Moncler branded and the rivets on top of them have 1017 Alyx branding. This is what the arm logo looks like on the left, and under it you have another Alyx branded rivet, and on the other side you have this classic Moncler logo which is in black. That's the first time I'm ever seeing it in black, but retails just like that. Anyways, it comes with these massive tags. I think they accidentally gave me extra tags because I have this extra triangle thing and the tag says almond on it, which is the color of the other Alyx puffer I have. But to be honest, I'm not complaining. These tags are actually very nice. But yeah, you got the Alyx buckle on the neck with the Moncler on it just like retail, and even the cinches are branded on both sides, Moncler and Alyx branding. Bro, like the details on this jacket is crazy. And this is what it looks like from the inside. You have this instead of the comic, and the neck tag also looks good with this Moncler Genius tag, and only one wash tag for some reason. But as I always say, nobody's gonna look inside your jacket. And this is what it looks like from the back. You just have this Alyx hanger thing just like retail. And finally, this is how it fits. It fits me true to size, so go for your normal size. And as I said, this is literally the perfect puffer. Let me tell you guys a story. I one time drove in the middle of October at night from Brighton all the way to Birmingham with the roof down. Keep in mind, this is the middle of October, so it's winter, and I forgot it was even winter. That's how much this jacket kept me warm. Like the whole time I'm thinking, yo, it's probably like August or something. I don't know why I was tripping like it was nighttime and shit. But yeah, highly recommend this jacket if you have the money for it, but if you don't, then I would say go for like the Chrome Arts puffer because it's still beautiful with all the details, but just not as warm. Next item we have here is the Stone Island nylon puffer. This is my first Stone Island piece and I actually surprisingly like it. Now I know what the hype with the get the badge in is about, but yeah, the listing has multiple colors and I went for the silver gray one. So if you don't like this color, you can go for any of the other colorways in the listing. But firstly, here's the badge. This isn't from the best Stone Island seller, so I don't think the badge is perfect, but the best Stone Island seller sells the badges separately, so you can just get that separately if you want that. Anyways, you got branded buttons all throughout the piece. It comes with the purchase tag as well, of course, and you have 2 pockets on each side, so the functionality on this jacket is actually very nice. But yeah, this is what it looks like from the inside, and on the left side you have this tag which is as long as the Declaration of the Independence. I don't know why they would put this here, but Stone Island, I guess. You have a wash tag with a QR code. I didn't attempt to scan the QR code, but you guys can pause it and scan it for yourselves if you want to. And this is what I was talking about before. You have this thing which you can put a spare arm logo or put your current arm logo in there if you just don't want to get the badge in, or if you're just about to get robbed, you just quickly take it off and put it inside. But yeah, you have this inside pocket that's branded and the neck tag too. And finally, this is how it fits. I went for a size M, which is the smallest size on the listing, and it fits like a size S, so I would say size down. It has a slightly longer fit to it, but that's normal, and it's actually very comfortable, so I actually fuck with this. Next item we have here is the Stussy X Alpha Industries jacket. First thing I notice is that the color might be slightly lighter compared to retail, but that just might be the lighting of this room. You also have the Stussy tag on the waist just like retail. Comes with both of the Stussy and Alpha Industries purchase tag, and 4,200 yuan, almost 500 pounds, bro. Like, we ain't paying all that. Shout out to China, bro, because we're not paying that shit. I think I got this for around $80, which is a steal for this technically. Anyways, you have this red Alpha Industries tag on the side of the arm, which I personally don't like, but you can remove it, which is a good thing. And you also have more of that collaborative branding right next to it. But see, this is what made me want to buy it. It has a zip on the hood, which makes it look so funky when you have it unzipped. I've only ever seen this done with Balenciaga, so I wanted to see how it's like. And bro, that shit broke within the first zip, I'm not even gonna lie. So I might have been unlucky with a bad version, but I will include a better batch in my spreadsheet just for you guys. But yeah, as you can see, the fur on this just does not look that nice. It looks kind of like a raccoon fur, or if you've had fur for like years and you just let the rain just seep into it and never wash it. And as you can see, compared to my brand's one, it just does not compete. Speaking of brand jackets, they all came recently, so if you ordered it, then I'm shipping them out. Actually, if you're watching this video, you probably have already received them by the time this video's out. But crazy to think that I sold these out in 2 minutes, man. I can't thank you guys enough. But don't worry, if you couldn't get it last time, I'm re-releasing them February the 14th. I haven't said this to anyone, so you guys are the first to know. But yeah, we got off topic. Anyways, as you can see, this is what it looks like from the inside. You have a lot more fur on the inside, but it's not reversible like my jacket. Okay, that's enough plugging for my jacket. But you have this Alpha Industries tag on the left, just like retail. You have zippers, wash tag, everything's basically branded, even the zippers, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, this is how it fits. I went for a size S and it fits me perfectly, so go for your normal size. And this is how it looks like with the zipper down. Not gonna lie, because the zipper's broken, I can only wear it with this style. And this kind of looks funky. I'm not gonna lie, it just looks a bit too funky for me. The next item we have here is possibly the worst item of this haul, probably even top 10 worst purchases I've ever made. Look at it in its fancy bag and everything, but it's this anonym leather jacket. Initially it actually looks pretty good, but I'm pretty sure this is not a rep. This is like a Taobao brand or something. But yeah, as you can see, it actually looks pretty good. It has some nice leather on it. The pattern on it is nice as well. The little metal pieces are nice too. The only thing I don't really like about it is that the anonym logo kind of doesn't match the aesthetic of the clothes, which leads me on to believe that he's probably drop shipping this and just putting his logo onto it. But as you can see, this is what it looks like from the inside. For $270, you could have at least added a custom lining, because I got that with some of the other stuff, which was even like close to that price. As you can see, like the chrome art puffer. And this is what it looks like from the back. As you can see, has this nice little buckle thing, which kind of sold me on this jacket, and I kind of wanted to support a little Taobao brand. But bro, this is how it fits. Like, what the fuck? I bought a size S and look at what I'm wearing. This is literally like a size 2 XL or something. Like, even after wearing a hoodie, a heavy Balenciaga hoodie on the inside, it still fits me like a XL. Like, bro, the potential this jacket had was crazy. If you guys want me to perfect this jacket, let me know. I'll get it made the same way but fitting perfectly, because honestly, apart from the way it fits, it's actually a nice jacket. So keeping it on the leather jacket wave, we have this Prada leather jacket. This was surprisingly a good price considering that it's actual leather. I think it was like $80, but as you can see, it comes with the Prada branded tag. It says RFID on it. I don't know what's supposed to scan, so you guys are gonna have to let me know on this one. You got the Prada branded zippers as well. And as for the quality of the leather, it's not super high quality leather and it's not low quality. It's like kind of in the middle. It's a bit thin for my liking, but for the price, you can't really complain. As you can see, neck tag is branded as well, and this is what it looks like from the inside. You have that plaid pattern, kind of reminds me of Burberry, and here are the wash tags. I think this is what's supposed to scan, but I tried it but it didn't work. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show the buttons on the back are branded, and this is what it looks like from the back, just plain. But yeah, this is how it fits. I went for a size S and it fits me perfectly, but the one complaint I have about this is that they folded it in a weird way, so now the collar's stuck in this weird ass position, which makes me look like a Dracula. I tried to keep it in place, but it still keeps going to the same position. I think I need to iron it, but I don't have an iron, so I couldn't really figure it out. But yeah, other than that, it's a very nice jacket. Highly recommend. Moving on, we have this Balenciaga bag. Normally I don't show the bags, but this time I just wanted to tell you guys that sometimes some of these items do come in bags and stuff and I just don't show them. But as you can see, it's the Balenciaga scarf hoodie. I didn't get it from the bestseller because that seller was taking too long, and you know, people just buy it so quick that it's hard to copy a size. But I think this one is perfect apart from one flaw, which I'll get to later. I think it's actually very good. So firstly, it comes with the Balenciaga purchase tags, which are good. You have the branded zippers as well, and you have the Balenciaga embroidery on the hood, which actually looks very nice. And what I noticed is that the material on this feels very nice, like it's insanely heavy. Even the scarf is thick and warm as well. And as you can see, here are the wash tags, classic Balenciaga wash tags, and it actually says a 1 instead of an L, which they normally do. But yeah, neck tag looks good, and this is how it fits. I went for a size 1 and it fits me like a size L or a XL, but I think that's normal for these Balenciaga hoodies. And the one complaint that I have about this is that it doesn't have the Balenciaga branding on the scarf itself, which is kind of a big flaw. But to be honest, I'm not really bothered by it because no one in my friend group really knows Balenci, and I just really care about the concept of the hoodie. But if I do find a better batch, I will put it in my spreadsheet. Next item we have here is this ELD hoodie in wine red. This is a very nice piece, but simple at the same time. You have this puff print at the front, which is actually one of the nicest puff prints I've ever felt. Neck tag also looks good, and same with the wash tag, literally looks perfect. Even the size S is wine red as well. But yeah, this is how it fits. As you guys know, I went for a size S and it fits me slightly oversized, but I think that's how it's supposed to fit. If you don't like this oversized fit, then you can always size down. But yeah, normal, nice, simple hoodie. I fuck with it heavy. Next item we have here in this Balenciaga bag again. I'm gonna let Dilly Dally Sasuke take over. As you can see, it's the Balenciaga graffiti skater hoodie in red. I'm actually wearing the blue one right now, like, bro. For example, Tristan Tate pulls up a picture of his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I go and do in duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. Later that night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker by myself with him in the war room. Why? Because I studied, bro. That has to be a world record. Oh my god. That has to be a world record. But that's enough dilly dallying. As you can see, got that shit in red. Thank you for your input, oh wise young dilly dally Sasuke. Anyways, this is a nice zip up. I wouldn't get it again if I didn't like it. Yes, it's a bit on the expensive side, but 100% worth it. If you watch my TikTok finds vids, then you'll see that I wear this in almost every single one of my videos. And as you can see, here is what the badge looks like. Not 100% accurate, but this is the best badge, so you're not getting it any better. But yeah, it comes with the normal Balenciaga branded stuff. So the purchase tag, the zippers, and the neck tag all look good. And here is what the wash tag looks like. I went for a size XS and wash tag looks good. And finally, this is how it fits. I did go for a size XS, as you guys just saw, and it fits me a little bit oversized, kind of like a size S, so maybe size down for this, but I think Balenciaga is supposed to fit like this. So the next item we have here has to be one of the most nefarious bait and switches of all time. Just look at the pictures the seller provided and look at what I received. Yes, I know it's my fault for not checking the QC pictures, but I buy way too much stuff for me to even check the QC pictures of every single thing. But this shit was $60 as well, which is insane because I thought I was getting a thick, soft hoodie. Like, to put it into perspective, the Yeezy Gap hoodie is like $40-50, and that's a double laid soft hoodie. This is $60 and it doesn't even feel like it's worth not even half that. I think it would be worth like $20 at most. You do get all the tags with it and everything, but the print on the back you can barely see it, and the color is way different to what's advertised. Like, I'm not even putting this shit on, bro. But yeah, moving straight over to the next item, we have this Vetements Sexual Fantasy hoodie. The amount of requests that I had for this hoodie is insane, but having this in my old house would have been a bit problematic. Shout out to my parents though, I know they want the best for me. Anyways, there's nothing really much about this. It's just a purple hoodie that says Sexual Fantasies, but because Lucky and Osama-san wore it, now it has to be the most hyped hoodie of all time. But I'm pretty sure the accuracy on this is perfect. The embroidery looks very nice. Has all the normal Vetements stuff, so the neck tag, the embroidery, the wash tag, all that stuff. And this is how it fits. I went for a size XS, and finally a good fitting Vetements hoodie. Now I know why so many of you guys requested this. This actually fits good. I know if it's slightly oversized for XS, so keep that in mind. Maybe size down if you're like a size M. Normally go for a size S or an XS, but other than that, it's literally perfect.
And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
I brought home the loop, Balenciaga too.
All that talking cash, but I'm trying to see the proof. Anyways, next item we have here is another Vetements hoodie. This one is the Bullseye hoodie, the 12-inch Gun Club one. This is from the same seller. This seller's on a run right now. Like, he's way better than Red Wave, because Red Wave, that guy, you can't even buy from him. Like, people just be using bots and shit. Anyways, another simple hoodie, just has the bullseye in the front. The embroidery, of course, very good. It feels heavy as well. Got that normal neck tag and wash tag, just like the other ones they buy from the same seller. And this is what it looks like from the back. The print is a good size. And finally, this is how it fits. Another great thing, Vetements hoodie. Like, I never thought I would see the day when Vetements actually fits nice, but you know, I went for a size XS and it fits kind of like a size S, so maybe size down if you want to, because the sleeves do feel a little bit long, but to me, I think I like the way it fits. But yeah, for the last item of the hoodie section, we have this Balenciaga Adidas green hoodie. Another pretty plain piece. I'm not sure if it's supposed to come in the Adidas bag or the Balenciaga bag, but it does come in the Balenciaga bag for the rep. And the quality on this is actually very, very good. Like, it feels very soft and everything. The print looks to be a good size. The neck tag looks good. Same with the wash tag. And even comes with the Adidas and Balenciaga purchase tag, which is nice. But yeah, this is how it fits. It fits slightly weird. I went for a size S and it fits normal from the front. Kind of oversized from the front, actually. And from the back, it fits a little bit cropped, so keep that in mind before buying this, but I think it's actually nice. It's very high quality, warm as well. Highly recommend. Moving on to the pantaloons, we have these Balenciaga Lost Tape denim. This was highly requested for the longest time, but I've always been putting it off because I feel like this is too skinny for my legs. Like, my legs would just look a bit funky, but these actually ended up surprising me with the way they fit. Wait until you see how they fit. But yeah, they're probably one of the longest pants that I own. Just look at them. You can see it from the camera how long it is, but it still fits good, which is surprising. But anyways, this was hella budget. I think it was like $27, which is insane for these, and it still comes with the branded buttons, the branded rivets, the tag, the wash tag, and it looks good as well. Material also feels good, and it has the heel drag distressing too. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. It actually doesn't fit bad. Like, it actually fits good. This might be one of my nicest pair of pants. Like, I don't really have any skinny stuff, but this might be one of the first added into the collection. So the next item we have here is this Casta Ghost Skim Top Pants. I think I said that right, but these are not a rep if I'm not mistaken, because when I went to their website, it was a similar price and their website was kind of in Chinese, so I think the price increase was just to cover the shipping. So I've come to the conclusion that this is a non-rep Taobao brand. Let me know if I'm right, but yeah, this was around like $50, and for a non-rep item, that's actually not bad, especially considering that these are one of the nicest trousers I own. I know I say that for everything, but these are like, I would say top 3, not even gonna lie. Wait till you see the fit. Anyway, since they're not a rep, there's nothing for me to really compare, but all the rivets are branded. It has a unique stitching pattern and it has a wide flare, but not being too long, which I love. But yeah, this is how it fits. I went for a size L and it fits me perfectly. I had to think outside of the box to style these, but now I look like an Instagram NPC from the Explore page. But still, these pants are very nice. I love them. 10 out of 10. Next, we have these Vetements wide leg jeans. These are massive, and I'm talking massive. You know what else is massive? Low taper fade.
The year is 3057. Not much is left on our abandoned planet as life began to fade. But somehow, some way, the low taper fade meme has managed to survive through the thick of it.
Boy!
Speaking of thick of it.
I'm in the thick of it.
Wait, no, turn that off. Enough yapping. Let's get back into this crazy edit, shall we?
Stop with the low taper fade. Stop.
And do you know what else is massive?
Make it stop, please. No, no, no.
Like, if we ever get contact with aliens, they're gonna
are the Vetements wide leg denim. They're big as fuck. They're pretty simple and have some distressing on the front, but it's covered so you can't see your knees, which is what I like, because the other versions of these, let me just show you guys, but the other versions of these have so much distressing and it's cut straight through so you can see your whole leg, like your knees, everything, bro. It's so cooked. But yeah, these fixed that, and it does have the Vetements branded buttons, the Vetements branded rivets, comes with the purchase tag, which I haven't really seen from Vetements reps. Tag and the wash tag looks good, and this is what it looks like from the back. Pretty plain, but it does have the V stitching on the pocket, which symbolizes Vetements, and it has the Vetements back tab as well. And finally, this is how it fits. Honestly, these are way too big. No one under 6 foot can wear these. I think even actually 6'3", like if you're under 6'3", they're gonna be a problem, because every time you take a step, your entire shoe is swallowed by the jeans, so you're just gonna end up tripping. So keep that in mind if you're gonna buy these. Moving on, we have these plain Acne Studios jeans. Recently, Acne Studios have been killing it with their jeans since they're getting so many of their jeans repped. But as you can see, it's the mud wash style jeans, I think. Not really too sure on the name, but it's plain apart from the buttons, the rivets. Also, the rivets are branded on the back too, which is a very nice addition to detail considering no one's ever going to look inside there. And here are the wash tags, look pretty good. This is what it looks like from the back. Plain too, just has this Acne Studios back tab. But yeah, this is how it fits. I went for a size S and it fits me perfectly. I just realized I'm buying more plain and skinny stuff. Maybe I'm maturing. Maybe I'm turning into an unk. No, I can't be an unk, guys, right? Can someone bring up like the unk, what do you call it, the unk database, and tell me if I'm actually on there? Cannot be on there. Psych, I'm not turning into an unk. Wait, next item we have here is this baggy non-plain Acne Studios jeans. In all seriousness, these are the Acne Studios print denim. These are so hyped on TikTok right now. I had to cop a pair. There's a best batch for like 100, and then there's this one which I bought for like 20 something. I ain't spending 100 on some printed jeans. Even my Balenciaga Raven denim didn't even run me that much. And honestly, for the price, you can't go wrong. I checked online and the print seems to be in the correct position. The only thing wrong with these is the print on the retail version seemed more HD, but the retail pictures were the stock ones. So maybe that was just because of the stock retail pictures, and the actual pairs are less HD when you actually get them in hand. Anyways, comes with the normal stuff, so branded buttons, branded rivets, wash tag looks good, and here is what it looks like from the back. Even the back tab is printed, and honestly, for $20 something, you can't really go wrong. But yeah, this is how it fits. My only complaint with these is that they don't fit as baggy as I've seen them to be on TikTok, but there's two versions of these. There's this one which is non-baggy, and then there's this one which is baggy, so I'm not sure if the bagginess is a flaw or if there's just two versions of this one. Moving on, we have these Diesel D-Rise jeans, also a top 3 pair of jeans, so much so that when it got ripped at the Ken Carson show, I had to get another one. They're pretty simple, they just have distressing on the front, and of course they have all the branding, so the buttons, the rivets. Wash tag also looks good, and even has a QR code. I haven't scanned it, but you can pause it if you want to. And this is what it looks like from the back, nice little back tab that's branded. And finally, this is how it fits. This is the reason why I love it so much. It's literally the most perfect fitting jeans in my opinion. Like, it's not too skinny, not too baggy, the length is good, has a nice flare to it. I'd go for a normal size with this. 10 out of 10. Moving on to the tees, or should I say tee, because this is the only tee of the haul. But anyways, it's the Ecstasy Vetements tee. I love the Ecstasy hoodie, but the thing is, it just fits way too big. So I was like, you know what, maybe I can get it in the tee format and it'll be better fitting. But I was so wrong. You will see in a minute. Anyways, you have the Ecstasy print embedded into the tee, which I like. You also have the Vetements tag on the sleeve and the neck tag, of course, which looks good, both of them. Like always, the wash tag also looks good. And keep in mind, this is a double XS. You'll see later on. But anyways, you have the Vetements embroidery on the back, which you can barely see. But bro, this is how it fits. Like, what the fuck, bro? This is supposed to be a double XS or a double XL. This shit was expensive for a t-shirt as well. Like, it was like $30. Get this shit off me, bro. Anyways, for the last item of the haul, we have this Mason Margiela Cloud side bag. This was hella cheap, I think like $15-20, which is a steal. And as you can see, you get the Margiela tag in the front. The material also feels very cushiony and nice, like the leather doesn't feel cheap or fake. And on the inside, you have more of that Mason Margiela branding, and it even comes with a box and a purchase tag, which is nice. But yeah, that wraps up the video. I have a lot more accessories, but I'll make a separate video on that. I have some crazy shit in there, like this O-block chain and some watches as well. But I hope you liked this video. This one took me the longest to work on, and if you fuck with me, just follow me on Insta. I love you guys. Goodbye. Oh, I might have gone the whole pregnant, bro. She's about to give birth. Oh, push out, push out. Yes, King, push. No way. It's baby Sasuke. Oh my god. I'm a father, chat. You guys just witnessed me being a father. Holy moly.